Okay, we're talking about teens and driving. You know, a lot of teens will be driving once school begins again, and a lot of parents are maybe helping their kids brush up on some of those driving skills over the summer as they head back to school and maybe even to college. With us right now is someone who knows a lot about this topic. Shelby Fix is the daughter of Lauren Fix, who we know in this region so very well. She's from our region, or from Buffalo, and so I remember watching your mom for many years, and she's with Kevin York, a BMW professional driving instructor, a man who knows a whole lot about safe driving. And you're here to talk all about a campaign to drive home the importance of safe driving for teens, right?
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
So let's get started. When we talk about teens and driving, this is an age group that there have been a lot of accidents. I mean, they're among the most vulnerable when it comes to accidents, right?
Absolutely. You know, it's very important to keep distracted driving out of the car. You know, always have your hands on your wheel and eyes on the road. You know, you just want to make sure that you put your phone on mute before you get into the car. You know, if you have a location to go to, make sure you put that location in the GPS, and then, you know, then get in the car and drive. You know, so it's very important to keep the distractions out of your eyes.
It is so hard, though, Shelby and Kevin, right? I mean, how do you really make that point to you know, your students that, look, you got to leave the phone, you got to turn it off or put it on mute, like Shelby said?
Right. Well, with our programs, I mean, with our summer program here on the Ultimate Drive Experience, we're doing a national tour that has a condensed version of our teen driving programs that we do at our performance center, driving centers, that is on both East and West Coast. And one component of the training that we do it's an activity around distracted driving and shows some of the situations that could occur with it. So we try to simulate, if you will, the problems that would occur on the road. Although we're doing it on a closed course with a professional driving instructor, you know, it's a controlled environment. The key really, though, is to have drivers get some confidence in driving in general, beyond just having distractions, and understanding the process of how a car can be controlled with surety.
That's tough, though, because you're the father of a young driver too. It's still gut-wrenching for parents. So every time they hand the keys over to their kid, thinking, is my kid going to listen or remember what I've said about, you know, turning off that phone and just focusing on the road?
Right. The real thing that, as a parent, I think is the most important thing to offer your young driver is a sense of confidence and taking the mystery out of driving. And one of the best ways that we feel that can happen is to allow your driver the opportunity, your youngster the opportunity to have proper training. And driver education is one component of that, but dynamic driver training that we do at our performance centers, you know, in those controlled environments with people that's all we do, frankly, is eat, sleep, and breathe driving and controlling cars and having mindfulness, and bring up tips like, look where you want to go. People don't necessarily think about that, but truly looking where you want the car to be placed. And many, many other things that we cover are really important. It gives not only the driver confidence, but also the parent confidence that that training now has been done well.
Shelby, what do you tell teens as they get ready for, you know, the summer, end of summer, and maybe going back to school, about being safe on the road?
You know, it's really important. I know there are tons of distractions in new cars these days. You know, you got the radio and cell phone, you got your friends. You know, just if you have friends in the car, just tell them to calm down. You know, you need to focus on driving. That's really important, because you have other people's lives in your hands at that point. And also just make sure you keep your phone out of your sight.
Yeah, that's a good one. Some people put the phone in the trunk to actually just keep it away from them so they don't see it. Shelby, you would know. I know your mother has taught that. You have to certainly taught you that. And Shelby Fix, by the way, is the car coach 2.0. I love that. The car coach 2.0. Thank you both, and you guys have such wonderful advice for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
Great topic.
Your local headlines are coming up next.